So you take accountability for cheating on your and getting pregnant by another guy.
Christ. Do I have to explain myself to you?
No, you don't have to explain yourself to me.
Myself to you?
Maybe you should explain yourself to the world.
Outfit, by the
You are
way.
a cheating wife.
You look exactly.
You are a cheating wife.
You are a clown. Okay? You are a freaking clown.
Yeah, and you're a pregnant whore.
And
you're a pregnant whore.
Wow.
No!
What?
Please, Justin.
What, Jasmine?
Okay, guys.
It's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay.
Oh, she's in Spanish. She gonna always throw that chandon. Esta placa gotta be thrown.
I just did.
Girl posted, I got married in 2019. 2020, I went into a psychosis and got diagnosed with bipolar. I accused him of rape. I hit him. I ran from him. My brain was telling me he was the devil and our whole marriage was built on a lie. I wanted to leave, but he didn't flinch. He didn't run while I was placed in the mental hospital. He was waiting for me when I got out. 3 years later, it happened again. If you love someone who goes through psychotic breaks, you are so strong. Your calm words, your faith, your love speaks volumes. Real love doesn't run, it stands firm. In the comments, there were a bunch of women commenting how brave she was and congratulating her for getting through this. And maybe some of that is true, but can you imagine if it was a dude who did all of that to a girl, what they would be saying? Sorry, but if you lie on somebody and throw accusations of rape on them that aren't true, they should not stay with you. If a dude hit a woman and then blamed it on his mental health diagnosis, would people be out here calling him a hero? That whole entire thing is a hard pass for me, but what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments.
Nothing they do is ever wrong or their fault. So, of course, they won't notice the clear problem with her, that she falsely accused him and even physically abused him.
You give birth. The doctor comes into the room and asks your husband and only your husband if he wants to do a DNA test to make sure the baby's his. He says yes. Is he wrong for that?
Yes, he is wrong for that. If he wants to do it, I'ma do it, and he won't have a wife by the end of it.
Get the DNA test, make sure it's yours. If she got a problem with that, she doing something. I'm gonna be honest, she doing something.
Yeah, he's in the wrong. You should have all your trust in your wife, and you shouldn't have to question whether she's cheating or anything.
We both agree that it's fucked up.
That's a little messed up because you don't trust your wife who just gave birth to your child. Yeah, come on.
Well, as we just saw, men can't just blindly trust a woman, even if she's their wife. A liar will lie no matter the relationship. It would be great if men didn't have to worry about cheating and could be sure the child is theirs, but that's not always how things work out. Remember, guys, women who get upset over DNA tests usually have something to hide. It's always better to know for sure than to find out you've been lied to later.
Y'all, so this girl was like, any man in my life gotta be paying a bill. So I asked her, okay, what would you rather have? $500,000 or $700,000? She said, duh, $500,000.
In it. No, it's in it. I ran out of boxes, I promise. It's in there. That's the last. It's inside of there, I promise.
Oh, okay.
Look in there. Yeah. Yeah.
What is this?
DNA test report. Yeah. 0% paternity probability. Yeah. Yeah. Our son? Nah, yeah, that's not me. This right here say my son ain't my son, and you ain't even got nothing to explain because this explained it already. Yeah, matter of fact, no, it's not. Go to the next page. I'm gonna show you how much I'm joking. I'm gonna show you divorce settlement agreement. Divorce settlement. I already pre-made it up. Divorce agreement. It's up.
What is
you know what that mean? That mean we over with. We over with. Get out my house. Get out my.
If a man ever fixed his mouth and told me to make him a sandwich. This is probably the one I'd make. It has turkey, lettuce, tomato, cheddar cheese, a little bit of mayo, and a little bit of mustard. It's probably the best sandwich you can make.
Hell yeah. Mint.
My biggest contribution to society is that I am proof that you can be loud, annoying, crazy. I don't clean, I don't cook, I don't do any of the housewifey things, and still have a man who is successful, dotes on me, loves every single little inch of me, and you don't need to be submissive. Men are supposed to be submissive. We've got this all wrong. This new narrative of modesty, and if you want to be modest, that's fine, but let's not tell women that they need to be these things for a man to like them, because it's not true.
Get your woman under control. This is unacceptable. How is any of this okay? I'm loud and annoying and my husband still simps for me. Ugh.
Simply put, she just causes problems and headaches. Yet, she still has a guy willing to pay for her lifestyle. She takes pride in giving nothing at all except her body in return for money. There's a word for that, though I doubt she'd be a fan of it.
So me and our daughter, our 5-year-old daughter, got tested today. And it said that I am...
Wait, why you take my baby to go get tested anyway? What kind of test, first of all?
I went and got a DNA discovery thing so you find out where you come from. And kind of find out the child doesn't come from me. Yeah. 5 years, I can't even go crazy right now because the kid's asleep. So I'm trying to stay calm.
You raised her for
We have 3 children, and the last one is not mine. How's this possible? Well, we know how it's possible. But guess what? Because the kid's asleep, I'm not going to turn violent. I'm not going to call you a bunch of names or cause a big scene. But you and that 5-year-old, who I do love, is going to have to leave the place.
Damn. No, because I pay bills here too, and her brothers and sisters is here. You ain't never about to separate my kid.
You are on none of the bills with your name. Technically,
whatever.
You don't have your ID that says you live here. 1, 2, you see what I says.
Why would you do this?
What you mean, why would I do that? Are you serious right now? Now I don't give a... What do you mean, why would I do that?
That's still your child.
No, that's your child.
You raised her for
No,
5 years.
that's your child. And yes, I do love her. I'm not denying that.
I mean, you're
but
not
I can't continue to raise a child that's not mine. I'm not doing that. What kind of father would I be to my other 2 children to show them the kind of weak man raises a kid that's not his?
What kind of man raises a child for 5 years and then try to kick her and her mother out?
No. What kind of woman portrays that as his child for 5 years?
Okay, it was a mistake.
A mistake?
And you raised her.
A mistake is putting extra ketchup on my french fries. A mistake is accidentally turning off the TV.
This is ridiculous.
How do you accidentally get pregnant by somebody else? Do you even know who the father is?
It doesn't matter who the father is.
It doesn't matter who the father is.
We've been in this house for 5 years raising that baby, and the other 2, they know each other as they know you as daddy.
No, yes, daddy, father, papa, all that good stuff. But guess what? It is what it is. You wasn't honest back then, and I'm gonna be honest with you right now.
Oh my gosh.
Okay? So I already called the police to come escort you out of here. You
called the police
100% because I didn't want no arguments. 100%. I didn't want no arguments. I didn't want no fight. No. I ain't starting no argument.
Yes, you did.
I am ending a problem.
Oh my God.
That's what we're doing.
Now we're a problem.
No.
Now we're a problem.
Like I said, I'm not gonna lie. I love the little girl, but I'm not gonna continue to be a father to a child that's not mine, and I'm not gonna be loyal to a woman who was never loyal to me.
As usual, when she's caught in the act and confronted, she tries to turn it around on him, making it seem like he's the bad guy for getting a DNA test while she acts completely innocent. Like he said in the video, she didn't accidentally get pregnant by someone else. She did it on purpose and then lied to him, saying he was the father. I'm glad he called the police first and recorded everything, because if she's willing to lie about her kid's paternity, she'd definitely lie to the cops to try and get him in trouble.
Here are the results of the paternity test.
Well, what the f? Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
What?
Come on, bro.
What you doing all that for?
Read this paper. What the f this say?
What you mean?
Read what that say right there.
They need to do this over.
Nigga. I'm not the father. I'm not the father. I ain't paying no more child support.
They need to do this over.
I ain't paying no more child support, dog. I swear to God, I already knew it, bro. Is everything okay?
Who is most domestically violent towards women?
Surprisingly, it's actually women.
It's not.
Yeah, no, actually, no. The highest domestic violence actually occurs a lot of the times between same-sex individuals who are women. They did a whole meta-analysis on this. What they found was when there's violence only going one way, where one partner is beating on the other, it's typically women to men. They're beating on the man. But the majority, obviously, of like domestic violence is they beat on each other. It's really the women that tend to be more violent with that stuff because women don't have a proper concept of violence. When men deal with each other, there's already inherent respect to a degree because we understand that we're capable of killing each other, right? Because we have the physicality to do so. Women don't understand this that much for a multitude of different reasons because, you know, obviously we live in a civilized world. Men don't really attack women like that, which is good. Women, when they do fight with each other, they're weak, so who cares? They don't understand the consequences and ramifications of it.
But who commits more violent crimes?
Men do in general, for sure.
Yeah, and it's against women a lot of the time.
Well, it's actually mostly against us.
Oh, it is against other men
It's
because
against
men are
us.
like a majority.
Yeah.
It's men, yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah, but men also create the world that you live in. Like, there's going to be pluses and negatives.
You ever heard of the gym? You look pregnant.
A guy, does height matter?
Yes.
Whoa, that was a strong yes.
Yeah, because no one wants to date a short guy.
And no one wants to date a fat girl. Let's see it. 145? Nah. You don't look 145?
145, that's the wrong scale.
They always blame it on the scale. Maybe it's just the diet.
What the? What the? Oh, hell no. Hey. Oh, open that shit up. Open that shit up. Open that what the? Is wrong with so crazy? What is you doing? What is you doing? Hey, pull over. Hey, pull over. Hey, get the hey, pull the over.
If this video caught your interest, the next one is even better. Come check it out.